Hi, Georgina. How's it going there?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Great. Thank you for doing this. Fan of your work for years now. I am one of those people who discovered you because of Black Mirror, and then you see the other work you've done. When you did Black Mirror, did you know that it was going to be such a big deal?
Yes. I knew that I didn't know that that episode would get the reaction that it did, which was lovely. But just in general, I already knew of Black Mirror, and it was a really big show, and it had made its move. To begin with, it was on Channel 4 in the UK, and then it went on to Netflix and kind of became this global sensation. I was desperate to get on it. Like I'd auditioned for quite a few different episodes before. So I was just, yeah, I really, really wanted to get on that show. So I was very excited when I got the role.
Without giving anything away for anyone who hasn't seen it, they haven't seen it in 4 years. I don't want to spoil, but that was like the best rom-com thing I've ever seen, where it's got the action and all that. So please be proud of that. But we are here to talk about your new movie. When did you actually make it?
I don't know now. It was a while ago. It was a couple of years. I think it was about 2 years ago that we made it.
And Wildcat was all made in the Middle East, or was some of it filmed extra in London?
It was all filmed in LA. It was filmed in Burbank in a studio.
Really? So the exterior shots were filmed on site, and then
I don't know about the exterior shots. The exterior shots were added in later, at a later date. So I don't know anything about the exterior shots. All I know is about what we filmed inside, in the room, and that was all in a studio in LA.
wow, part of my ignorance on that end, I guess they're so good at their exterior shots. What did I know? But a lot of actors are very method when they're playing a particular profession. They delve into everything. Did you have to do any extra homework to be a journalist?
Well, I wasn't that concerned about the journalism. I mean, I looked it up, so I kind of knew where she would be working and that sort of thing. But I was much more concerned with, I did lots of research on people who have been through abductions, and that's sort of where I looked into more than specifically the job, because we don't see her at her work. We see her in this situation where she's been kidnapped.
I didn't know if you'd actually film things like you being a journalist and it just was on the cutting room floor, because sometimes that stuff kind of happens. Okay, no. Having to research that kind of a traumatic situation and that trauma in general, when you're filming, are you 24/7 in that, or do you hear cut and you can kind of turn it off?
It was quite a stressful shoot. It was, very intense. And I was in LA, and it was the first time I'd ever done a job in America. And I was living on my own in this little flat, and I didn't really know anybody, so it was quite isolating. So I'd say it added to the atmosphere a bit, but it was quite a lonely, stressful time. So yeah, it was quite difficult.
I've heard stories where the most serious films ever were actually, there was a lot of laughs on set because everyone knew that it was going to be so intense that the director or the crew would just go out of their way to make sure, okay, we're going to party tonight because we can turn it off. Was there anything along those lines that they tried and they just tried to keep it light at times?
I think everybody was really kind, and it was really lovely. And the cast, we got on really well, Mido and Luke. But it was a very small period of time that we filmed it in. I think we filmed it in around 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And actually, no, it was pretty serious. We knew what we wanted to do, and Jonathan knew what he wanted to do. So we were all there for that, really. So it probably wasn't the most outrageously fun set, but everybody was really lovely.
Got it. When I look at your IMDb page, Wildcat is like 5 projects down. You've kept pretty darn busy. It looks like there's Visceral, Suspicion, All My Friends Hate Me, Blank Shoes. Wow. Do you know which is coming out next after Wildcat?
God, you never know. Everything kind of takes a while to come out. I'm filming Suspicion at the moment, so that hopefully will be out towards the end of the year. Blank Shores is a short film that I've done. That's doing the festivals at the moment, I think. All My Friends Hate Me. That was we did that a while back, and that's also, I think, doing the festival rounds at the moment. So I'm not sure when that'll come out. So who knows?
Got it. It's good to be working. Is all that filmed in the States, in England? Is it all over the place?
Most of that's been filmed in the UK. So Suspicion, that I'm filming at the moment, is an Apple TV series, and we've done most of that shoot in London, and at the moment we're just finishing it off in New York. So that's been nice. I'm in New York at the moment.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm in New York as well. Now, an interesting thing is I'm 20 miles outside of Manhattan, and my town, which is a beach town called Long Beach, we find out about things that are filmed here in Long Beach, but then they always say it's somewhere else. Like there was an Orange is the New Black episode, which I think they said it was Idaho. And so when you said outright, no, we filmed this in LA at a studio, and I went, it wasn't the Middle East. I think we as fans are just very surprised that not everything is New York and LA per se anymore. Have you been filming in some pretty surprising places over the years that it's not just New York, LA, and London?
Yeah, I did a show called Krypton, which was for the Sci-Fi Network, and that was filmed in Ireland. It was filmed in Belfast, so we were there for a while. And I have a job coming up that's going to be filming in Bulgaria, so that'll be interesting. I've never been to Bulgaria, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Wow. When you have to go to a place like that, or I should say even just New York or LA, is it built into your schedule of, oh, she's going to be jet lagged for 1 or 2 days, then we start filming?
It depends. I mean, at the moment, there's so much going on because of COVID. So they kind of flew us out quite early because they didn't know how the quarantine was going to go. And so, yeah, they usually leave you a few days. Yeah, usually able to recoup.
Cool. Aside from the acting, because there's so many darn projects here, I don't know that much about you away from the screen, which I'm sure you want to keep up mystique per se, but do you have any hobbies? For example, will we find out, hey, Georgina is actually a singer and here's her solo album? Will we find that out in a year or two?
No. I'm not going to be singing anytime soon. No, I kind of, I like embroidery. I like writing. I'm doing a master's at the moment in screenwriting. So hopefully in a few years' time, yeah, maybe I'll be writing things.
Wow, that's very intriguing. What inspired you to pursue screenwriting to that extent? Because I find that most people who do screenwriting just learn it by doing it.
I think I've always been interested in writing, and I went to film school for university, so I studied film and television, and so I did a little bit of writing and made shorts and things there. And then I just, especially during COVID, and we had a long period of time where everyone was inside and couldn't work, and I sort of thought it'd be a good time to try to do something new. And I knew that I wanted to do a master's, and I thought, why not screenwriting?
So did you, at the beginning of COVID, like everybody, eat too much and watch too much TV, and then you got productive?
Yes. Yes, I ate a lot and sat on the sofa a lot and watched everything on Netflix.
And then you wised up a little bit.
Yeah.
In terms of what you watch, besides, say, Wildcat, what should we be watching? Do you have a TV recommendation or two to pass along?
What have I been watching? Do you know what? I've been watching so much trash recently. I've been watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which I just find absolutely hilarious, and I'm so late to that. Yeah, what have I been watching? Oh, I was watching, there's a new HBO show. Oh God, I can't remember the name of it now. That's terrible. It's gone. It's about love. I don't know if you've heard about it, and it's about this it's kind of like a Black Mirror type series, and it's about people who you can put your own consciousness into your partner's consciousness. I don't know. It's interesting, but
was that an Amazon show that was done by the Greg Daniels from The Office?
I don't know. Maybe
where they're all kind of in the afterlife, and then if you pay this much, you can get the person's soul into the better afterlife.
I don't know, actually. Maybe not that.
Whatever it is, okay. You alternate between trash TV and good TV. Are your musical tastes like that too, where you go top 40 and then you also like really obscure stuff?
Oh my God, yeah. No, I'll listen to anything. I'm obsessed with Beyonce. I'm probably very basic in my music choices, to be honest.
Basic. I did basic become an adjective like 2 years ago? Because I find everyone uses that now to describe the fact that they're open-minded.
Yeah. The basic use of the word basic.
Exactly. And continuing on the idea of screenwriting being a passion of yours, directing and producing, are those also in mind for you?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, it's lots of actors get so much experience and then go on to write and direct and produce. I definitely would like to produce in the future. Yeah.
Cool. Well, two quick questions and then you're free. The first question is New York. You're right now in New York. What's your favorite thing about New York? And there is no right or wrong answer there.
Well, I've just got here. I got here yesterday, so I'm not sure. I need a chance to go out and experience New York, to be honest. But so far, I have a really lovely view out of my window, and it seems like it's a really beautiful place. So I'm excited to go and have a look around.
Oh, you hadn't been here before to film or anything like that?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you're in for a treat, I think. My closing question to you, as somebody who's been working steadily for a bunch of years now, is any last words for the kids?
For the kids?
Sure.
Stay in school? I don't know.
That works for me. And for people to follow you on social media, what's the best place to check you out at?
My social, I have Instagram. I don't know what my handle is or anything. I'm really bad at that sort of stuff. But I'm sure if you just Google Georgina Campbell Instagram, it'll come up.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to everything that's coming from you next, and enjoy New York and keep up the greatness there.
Great. Thank you so much. Lovely
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Paltrocast.